Hey everybody, it's me, Laura Nalvin with Add a Pup Dog and Puppy Training. I'm in the training center, but it's dark because the overhead lights made it super glary here. It wasn't very flattering, and you couldn't really see what I was doing. So bear with me. It's a little dim, but it's better than having like, ooh, the eye of God in your face, not being able to see anything. Training tip Tuesdays. Teensy, eensy, weensy, teeny tiny treats. That's my tip. 10 teeny tiny treats are 10 times as good as one big one. When we're training, we're going to be giving lots of treats, lots of reinforcements, lots of payments, lots of deposits, however you want to put it, in a training session. If you use giant treats, your dog's going to fill up. They might become a chunker-munker, but you want teeny, teeny, tiny ones. They go down fast, they're effective, and it doesn't take that much out of their daily intake. So a couple tips. I want to show you what I mean by this, because when I say teeny tiny, people are like, oh, okay, I'll just get those small milk bones and give my dog one of them. No. Tip number 1, this is one piece of kibble. That's a treat. Use your dog's meals as training treats. Kibbles will most likely work just fine at home. If not, you can put them in a jar with like a piece of bacon or cheese or something, put it in the fridge so it gets all infused, artisanal infused kibble. Kibble, easiest one to go. I don't break it up, but you can if you want. One piece of kibble. So this is natural balance, limited ingredients. A client gave me this because their dog ended up being allergic to it. So this treat is about an inch by maybe 3/4 of an inch. This is one treat. However, in training, let me break this up. A dog Nina's size, she's 50 pounds. She will be getting a treat about this big. All right? She's snorting. You want it? Good job. This single treat is about 8 to 10 training treats, okay? When I mean teensy tiny, I mean teensy tiny, about the size of a pea or a lentil. Red Barn food roll, one of my favorite things. I've got chicken chopped up here. I use that giant roll and I chop it into about, centimeter cubes. A dog Nina's size will be getting a treat this big. So again, I've got it closer to the camera. It's tiny. It's about the size of a pea, all right? No, that's one treat. I get giant blocks of cheese, American cheese. It comes in a giant brick without the wrapping from Weiss. Again, I cut it into about a centimeter square. A dog Nina's size is going to be getting a treat this big each time. Eensy weensy teeny tinies. That's about 1/4 of the one slice, okay? So when I hand clients, because I cut it up, and it comes out in chunks, it comes off in sheets, and then that sheet alone is 4 treats. Eensy weensy teensy tinies, okay? Teeny teeny tinies. Not super duper tiny, so like not crumbs, obviously. If your dog is wandering off or you see the behavior decreasing rather than increasing, that means that you're not actually reinforcing. So again, I said Nina's size. If you're working with a dog a rhinoceros size, then yeah, you're probably going to be using, a whole Vienna sausage, which is the next one. Vienna sausage. How many treats do you think are in here? 50 something? A dog Nina's size is going to be getting teensy weensy teeny tinies. She wants one of them. Blue Bits. I get samples of these in a little thing from Blue Buffalo. It says training treats right there on the package, training treats, so you would assume one of these cute little hearts is one training treat. A dog Nina's size is getting about 1/4 of it, one little bit, all right? The only ones I've found that I don't really break up are Tiny Naturals by Zooks. These are open, so the thing's torn off the top. When you open them up, each of them, look at that, is about the size of a pea. Some of these, even these, I break up for dog Nina's size. See, this one's a little longer, so I'd break that up and that would be a training treat. Eensy weensy teensy tinies, I mean it. Let me give you another visual. Here's our smorgasbord. Again, full-size Vienna sausage, actual individual treat. Chunk of cheese, sheet of cheese, actual individual treat. Blue Buffalo little heart treat, actual treat. The way I do this
Some people like to break them all up beforehand, which you can do with the Zooks Tinies, obviously. What I do is I just hold it in my hand and I smush it off. So maybe I have a high tolerance for pain, but it doesn't bother me. See, she just got half of that, and then she'll get that half. And then I've got this other one. I just sort of smush it off like a deck of cards with my thumb. She just gets a little bit. Same deal with something big. Let's say we were doing nail trims and I needed to keep her attention there. I've got it in my hand, and she can lick and nibble, and she's just getting little teensy tiny. See, she just barely got the end of that. Little bitty bits, little bitty bits. Even with these guys, this is the food roll. I just smush it. Nom, 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 nom. Just smush it. All right, so someone's running around the building. That's my tip for this week. Training Tip Tuesdays, teensy tiny treats. So many T's, it's easy to remember. Let me know if you have any requests. Nina, wait, good girl. Have a great week. Take care.